Right, so I've got a bit of an update for you. Tonight I have been in the process of getting all these finished. I made these a while ago, but I didn't have any option to put the little recess in there. It's a 5/16 by a 1/16 deep, and that's what they look like when they're all in. Just when I go down a bit further, you can see, because it's got to clear that hole. There's a tube goes in between here, and it's got a piece of thread all the way through. I can't remember the size offhand, but we have another update as well. These are the motors, these are the pulleys. Nothing's actually fixed down in place yet, because obviously that's got to go down a bit to there. Bit of compression on that spring, but we should be right. And there isn't a lot of clearance there, but this is going to be pulled tight, so I'm hoping when this goes down and I pull the motor backwards, there should be that bit of clearance, ideally. Otherwise I'm going to have to go to a bearing shop and find a wider, longer belt. But I'm hoping these work. The idea is just to pull it back so the belt's nice and tensioned, and then mount these holes on these feet down here, drill it and bolt it, and that should be that. So hopefully, I say this with a pinch of salt, when I get that, I'm going to do one driving wheel first, one set of wheels first, get it set up with a motor, and if I'm happy with where it's going to go, then we can go on to the second one. You see that's the other drive cog down there that's on the shaft. This is actually ready to be pulled back on tension once that retainer's in there, the piece that goes straight across there. Imagine my finger. Actually, if we go to, ignore the mess, 5" 08 bits, which is that one, I'll show you what they are. And they are these things. You imagine that's in there. I've actually got these pre-made, kicking about the workshop, but that's got to go down a bit for that to go through there, and they're threaded, I think they're 4BA either side, and then that's one side complete, apart from cranks and side rods. I've got the cranks done. I think there's one kicking about in this tub. Yeah, I made them a while ago. Got them from Blackgates Engineering. They send a cutout and you roughly fire it. Got it in the lathe with a little jig. Machined all that so it's got clearance either side. Those pins I think are 5/16, and they're just a press fit in there. They're not going to come out anytime soon, but that's for another day. But yeah, this is as far as we've got. I may put it back onto the mill and roughly mark these holes out. I think they're going to be M6 because it's metric, so they're going to be M6. I might just cut slots in this, roughly mark them up each side, and the same for down this side because there's some feet that side as well. Then that will allow me to pull the motor right back as far as it'll go. So yeah, that's a little update. Like I say, get this side sorted first, make sure it all turns and what have you. It's a bit tight at the minute, but it does turn. It'll loosen up. Then we'll go to this side. I don't know if I showed you. If we turn this round, there's a grub screw there. If you refer to my last video, I had them set up on the mill and I drilled them all 2BA. So that grub screw will go right down in there, so it's not going to get in the way of anything here. Back of this block, it's not going to get in the way. So once that's all tickety-boo, I could actually bolt this one down now where I need it, but I'm going to do it later. So yeah, once that side's done, that is the first driving motor. Then we've got this side to do. Okay, so putting it all back all together. I have got this in the way, so I'm going to work out a way of working around that, and that's going to be the same sort of setup as over there. So that's my update. Quite pleased with how it's going. It's getting very scarily close to wiring up. In the middle here, I'm not putting any motors. There's only one at the back, one at the front. My reasoning being is because I've got, you can read that there, 24 volt, 250 watts. So I think that's going to be plenty enough power for this little thing. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.